Okay guys, today we're going to be changing the coil over to a Jeep coil. It's the most common one. The one I'm putting on is NGK, but it's pretty much the same. I have not started my bike yet today. We're going to do this as a comparison, just to prove that my header's not hot. It's probably 60 degrees in my shop, so not really the coldest, but that's all we got. So, I mean, that was pretty quick as it is. I have my TPS set at 0.64, and I don't know what my idle knob is at, but I did mess with it to get the best results. So, that's with the stock coil. So, if you don't know where the coil is, it's right here. And so, obviously, we're going to take off front plastics in the gas tank to get to it. Once you get your front plastics off, I'm going to go ahead and just take the gas tank off, just get out of the way. So these two bolts, it'll slide out backwards. You also need to take the fuel line off, and this plug in back there, this fuel line, just this red clip pushes out. And don't worry about your gas, because it's not going to come out. It will leak whatever gas is in the line. So if you're worried about getting gas on the floor, you might want to have a cup or something to catch it. And to get this off, the tab on there, just push it away from the actual plug-in and pull, and it'll come right out. Best way would just be to lay a big rag down, because if you do get gas on your concrete floor, it will eat away at the sealant, and it'll tear up your garage floor if you don't clean it up fast enough. Okay, now that we're here, you can pull the spark plug boot out. And then you got two wires back here that you can pull out. And then also you can take off these bolts. Might be easier to take off these bolts and get the thing off, and then unplug these wires. Here I got the stock coil off. You can see how much of a difference in size it is. This one also weighs a little bit more. So I don't know how yours comes. I bought this from Thomas Laszlo, so we gotta switch the plug over to this one. In order to get this off, you literally just take this and you twist the wire off. It'll just thread on out of there. Now that we threaded the plug off, or the boot off, all you gotta do is just thread it into this end. Now that we got the boot on, we can go ahead and mount this one up and test it out. Okay guys, if you bought yours from Thomas Laszlo, the one with the wire with the white insulation goes into the red and yellow wire here, and the one with the black insulation goes into the blue and white wire. Okay guys, I forgot to do a comparison of the sparks. So I got the stock coil plugged in with the brand new spark plug. Let's go ahead and crank it and see what it looks like. So that's stock coil. So now this is the NGK coil, the Jeep coil. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but to me it looked like twice a better spark. Got the new coil on. Looks pretty good. I routed my wire to the spark plug. Just try to keep it off the exhaust and the engine. It's like barely touching the radiator hose. I think it'll be fine though. Shouldn't have any problems there. Make sure you got clearance between the radiator. It's not hitting anything. No wires are going to get melted. Make sure you plug in your gas tank and the fuel line. Don't forget to do that. And then it should be good to go. Alright guys, Got the coil mounted up. The engine is cold. Still probably 60 degrees in the shop. Last time it started pretty fast, so I don't know how much faster you can really ask for. Let's see what it does. I can't recall if that's faster or not. I'd have to look back at the video. While doing this mod, it'd be a great time to check your coolant level, since you can't really get to it in the radiator when with the plastics on. It also could be a good time to check your valve clearance if you wanted to dig into the head, since you already have the gas tank off. Great time to check your spark plug if you're running aftermarket stuff to make sure you got a good tune, or even just put a new spark plug in. If you have your crankcase breather hose rerouted up behind your head, like I do, it'd be a good time to take that off, clean it, and re-oil it and put it back on.